Looks like we got a winning season right here.
Forget cable, switch to Frontier. The Fios Triple Play brings dedicated 100% fiber optics to your home. Fios TV, 15x5 internet and digital phone for $119.99 per month with 2-year price protection plan on qualifying service. FrontierPacificNW.com.
Right? Seahawks schedule. It was a big day yesterday. Everybody was very excited. The NFL schedules were released, and then immediately 8,000 articles were written about strength of schedule, who's got the easiest road, who's got the toughest road, but the road we care about is the Seahawks road. And you and I went through this earlier today on the show and kind of just went game by game, just first blush. A lot can happen. Rosters can change.
Don't hold us to it.
Yeah, this is just first out of the box. All right, win, lose, win, lose. You had a 12-4, so you're very optimistic. 12-4.
Well, when you go down, game by game, I'm thinking they're more of a 10-6, 11-5. That's still good.
That's in, because I came up with a 9-7, which if they fall somewhere, if they go 9-7, 10, that's a great turnaround, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I still have not quite had the full player lobotomy because as a player, I always tell this story. The year in '92 when we were 2-14, I thought we were going to the Super Bowl. I mean, you asked me before that. I was like, yeah, of course, we're going to win every game.
You're the wrong guy to be talking about this.
Pretty much.
There are a couple games that are interesting here, and one thing we always hear about the Seahawks, first of all, is that they rack up more travel miles than any team in the NFL, and that becomes an issue, that becomes an element that they need to deal with that others don't. They travel to Miami, they're going to travel to Carolina, but you said baloney. Hogwash.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I mean, first of all, the way they travel is just first class. I mean, not like they have first class seats, but that you're not going through TSA. They get the screening done at the VMAC right outside the locker room. Get right on a bus, police escorts for the bus, right on the back of the plane on the tarmac where the buses drive on, and then everything's catered to you, plenty of food and everything. And so you sit on a plane for an extra hour. It really doesn't matter. And I'll take that even further. I don't buy the time zone thing either, because look, I don't care if it's 7 o'clock or 10 o'clock back home. Right here now, it's time to play football. And once you've gone through warm-ups and everything, your body and your brain should know it's time to play. So
you're, in your days playing, never an issue.
Well, I just don't remember thinking about it. Maybe other guys did, but I did not. And I always loved playing on the road. I liked the travel, first of all, and then I just liked the feeling of going in and beating a team and getting back on the plane. And it's like you just pillaged their neighborhood, and you're like, all right, we're out of here.
Riding off into the sunset.
Yeah, like Vikings.
Now, so you got those games. You got the Dolphins on the road. You got the Panthers on the road. You got some interesting matchups. At home here in Seattle, you got the Cowboys. You got the Packers on a Monday night matchup. You got the evil New England Patriots coming to town. Trying to get a feel for there's going to be a game in there that you think they're going to lose, that they're going to win, and there's going to be a game that you think they should win, that they're going to, like the Redskins last year. There's going to be a team you think, oh, that's a win. They're going to lose.
And Baltimore last year. I mean, didn't think there was any chance.
Giants on the road. I mean, so anything that jumps out to you in the schedule, just again, first blush that you say, that's one they should win, but could lose, or that's one that I think they're going to lose that they'll probably win.
Well, it could be any one of them. I guess I'm looking at like maybe the Dolphins or maybe Carolina. Maybe those two teams because they're back east and they present a little bit of a different challenge for them. Maybe, But by the same token, I think I had both the Packers and the New England Patriots as losses, just because I think they're pretty good teams and a little bit more established than the Seahawks, but they can easily beat them at CenturyLink Field. So
I had them beating the Patriots, but because I hate the Patriots.
Because you hate Bill Belichick? Is that what it is?
Oh, can't stand the man. Great coach. No debating that. Just can't stand him. But so we'll see what they do with those teams. But for me, a wild card game that I would throw out there, Dolphins, I absolutely agree. Also, the Buffalo Bills in Toronto. Seems it's an odd game.
Yeah.
I don't know what the crowd's, I assume pro-Bills crowd. But that's one you could look at and go, well, they should beat the Bills.
But certainly one of those teams won't adjust well and won't get up for the game because it's going to be different. Like you said, it's in Canada, and who knows what can happen there.
So I think they'll split with the Cardinals. I think they'll split with the 49ers. We think they're going to sweep the Rams. But the way it comes out now, we both believe they're going to have a winning season, which means smiles on the faces of all Seahawks.
I'm going to go from 12-4 to 11-5. Were you willing to up yours from
up to 10 wins?
Or are you going to stay at 9?
I'm going to stay at 9 for now. 9 for still a winning season.
He'll wait and see what happens in like week 12.
Ask me after week 14, and then we'll readjust. But right now, we both predict winning seasons.